What's up, everypony, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we are checking out a box that I have received from Aliexpress. Specifically, I'm pretty sure this is something that I was sent by LDY, but I don't actually know what it is. So we're gonna have to find out, and the best way to learn is by opening packages. Oh. There's a second package inside the first package. Okay, it does have my address on it, so I'm gonna keep it this direction. Yeah, so this one was a bit weird because I got, shipped it, and DHL notified me that there was a shipment incoming, but then later was like, hey, there was a problem, and your address wasn't correct, so we couldn't deliver it. So I had to, figure it out, and it was a bit annoying. But eventually it got here, and that's what matters. And so here we are with three things that I don't know what they are, and I'm excited to learn. They're very well packaged. They really went through the trouble of packing these things. I wonder if this has to do with customs somehow. Who knows? Could be. Also, I'm flipping my serif today. But yeah, I genuinely... LDY is a weird one. This is another case of them literally just sending this to me without telling me beforehand. So I don't know what is in this package. I don't know what they sent me. They literally just sent this, and it arrived, and then I got a message from them that was like, hey, the package we sent you, which they didn't tell me about, but they were just like, hey, the package we sent you got a mail can't deliver thing. Can you fix that? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then I did, and now I have it. So don't know what it is. Let's find out together in this surprisingly well sealed package. Oh my god. My poor knife is it's covered in so much gunk. I really gotta clean that. All right. LDY Balisong. Okay, so I was right about that. It's good. Let's crack in here. See what we got. All right, LDY. One thing that interests me about LDY is that their packaging is different, literally every time. There's literally a new package, I think, every time. Yeah, it could fit something like the serif. It looks like... So, immediate observations, this package looks kind of small, because, if it did fit the serif, it would be, right up to the top and bottom. You see that? The serif might not even actually fit in there. So this seems kind of small, but we'll see. Maybe it's crammed in there. Yeah, it's a bit crammed in there. Ooh, a new type of keychain. That's fun. Ugh, a leaf fell on my head. That was scary. That terrified me. Sorry for freaking y'all out, but I got attacked by a leaf. Oh wait, or maybe it was this bug. He looks like a leaf. A little leaf bug dude. Look at him. What a cool guy. Oh, I like you. Oh, yeah. Hello. Did you fall on my head? Are you the thing that fell on my head? Are you the leaf that fell on my head? It's nice to meet you. Anyways, I don't know what kind of bug that is. Sorry if this is a bad episode of Bug Facts with Will. He just looks like a little leaf dude. This is cool. So we've got a charm this time. I like the charm. A bag of extra hardware with a holographic sticker. That's nice. It's very nice. Love that. Packaging is good. It's minimal, but it's good. And is this the Orion? I think this is the Orion. All right. LDY. This is a pink one? Hell yeah. That's pretty sick. Love a pink Balisong. Ooh. Their packaging is very good. I do have to give LDY credit. They do package their products well, even if it's sometimes a bit overkill. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is the Orion, but there's no LDY markings on it, which feels interesting. Though now that I think about it, do any of their Balisongs actually have markings on them? I don't know if they do. I'm trying to think, because I don't even think my Cygnus actually has, markings on it. Which is weird, right? That thing's like a weird thing to sort of not include. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Woo. I'm not completely certain how I feel about this yet. This is gonna take a second of me flipping it to kind of get some vibes. Okay, so I guess while we're gonna let that cook in my head, let's unpack the other two here. I'm assuming they're gonna be the kind of the same thing. There we go. Yeah, let's just cut through everything at once. I'm assuming these are gonna be like the same thing, maybe different colors. It would be kind of weird if they just sent me all pink ones, but you know, like I'd be down. I like pink. Looks like the same exact box, so that's a good sign. Oh, it just says LDY Balisong on the side. I thought maybe it says the model name or something. What's in package number 2? Wonder if one of these is going to be like very obviously for Brandon. Ooh, green. Love green. Same little keychain. Same little baggie. Green's cool. It's like a nice foresty sort of green. It's like kind of between forest green and seafoam green. On the darker side of greens. Ooh, it's a live blade too. Very interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, lots of oil on there. Really that comes oily out of the bag. I need to, I scared away the leaf bug. I need my oil cloth. Interesting. Yeah, that is quite oily out of the box. Don't know how I feel about that. Wow, the tolerances are crazy. Oh my god. There is literally no play. And it feels very good to flip. At least the action feels good. Chaplains are weird. I can already detect that chaplains are weird. How weird? I don't know, but they are weird. They're weird for sure. They're kind of... That's gonna take me... I'm gonna let my thoughts brew still. Is there a major difference between these two? Yes. Yes, there is. Ooh, I really do not know which one I like better. Yeah, there is a major difference between them. That is a substantial difference in feeling from flipping. I don't know which one of those I like better. Okay, well, package number 3 it is. What do you got for me, buddy? Show me what's in package number 3. What do you guys think? What do you guys think color-wise? Do you think it's red? Is there a possibility of red? Or does Brandon get cucked out of a red Balisong? Or is the pink one for Brandon? Let me know in the comments. Brandon also likes green. I know Brandon's not against green. Alright. What's behind door number 3? Oh! That's funky! Wow. I really saved the best for last. Holy moly. Same stuff in the box. But a splatter anno. That's funkalicious. Huh. That's a very interesting pattern. Splatter annos are not something you see often on aluminum, especially, because this is pretty. These are all pretty obviously aluminum. You can just tell from the feel in the hand almost immediately that it's aluminum. Is the blade shape exactly the same, though? Is this just 2 different colors with the same blade shape, or is there a difference in blade shape? Nope, same blade shape. Yeah, that's same. It is interesting. It is I'm gonna sit down. I got too much crap in my chair, but I'm gonna sit down because this is I feel a way about this. It's not bad at all. It is good, but I don't know how good yet because it's weird. It's a bit wacky. I really like this color. That's very forest green, and then combined with the silver and gold splatters, that's really nice. And then I really love the dual tone effect after that. It's weird to fan. The fanning is strange. The handle weight is also bizarre. I really don't know how I feel about the handle weight yet. Okay, my camera did the really funny thing where it stops recording in the middle of me talking and then doesn't tell me at all, which is funny, and now there are children crying in the distance. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. So I'm sorry, everybody, but that's just how it is. Anywho, yeah, the way it flips is weird, and I don't know how I feel about the weight distribution quite yet, because, so, the handles are extremely light, but it still ladders good. Like, the grip is great because of this, like, cutout through there, and then you've got this, good ladder situation going on with the jimping. And then the grip is good from the texture, though I will say the finish is a bit, gross looking at the same time. You can see it's got a bunch of stuff from the factory on there, so not the cleanest Balisong I've ever received, if I'm being honest. I could probably do with, yeah, giving that a wipe. But yeah, I like it. I certainly like it. It's certainly interesting. It certainly has a good, like, speed to it, but the weight is just kind of weird. Like, I think the handles are too light. I think that they've removed too much material from the handles, both in terms of, like, this is just a massive open space with a very small, light spacer, and then you've cut out, you know, a fair bit of material from there. So it's strange for that reason. It feels like the trainer blade flips better than the live blade. The live blade is good, but there's a weird weight thing going on in here that I don't love. And it's affecting, I can feel it when I do fans and rollovers. The knife just, like, starts to want to get away from me. And I don't love that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm especially with something this sharp and pointy. Like, it just feels like it's trying to get away from me, and I don't like that. I also the tip doesn't seem like it's super thick or anything, so I have a feeling this might have a bit of a problem if you dropped it tip down. But I really like the finish. I think the finish looks awesome. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it exactly. It's a strange one. It is a strange one. It's really light. You know, I'm going to be honest, and in saying something that might come across as mean, but I don't mean it that way, but just, I feel like this feels cheaper than it probably is. Like, while I'm flipping it, it feels like something that is a bit on the cheaper side, and I don't think it actually is. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean it in a literal way. Like, that's just how it feels to flip, to me. But yeah, I mean, the tolerances are crazy, especially on the other two. This one has slightly lesser tolerances. This one has about the same, and then this lighter green one had a, like, insane, literally no play tolerances. So there's a small discrepancy in tolerances, but nothing crazy. They all have very good tolerances. So they've got that on lock. The thing that I've noticed about LDY now is that they make very pretty products, but I don't want to say none of them, because that's not true. But just, like, they all, at least the ones that I've tried, are, like, just on the cusp of being fantastic. And then there's something about them that's weird. each time, and I don't know, it always sort of changes, but this feels like it has a similar problem to the Cygnus in terms of just the weight distribution of the handles themselves is wonky. It's a weird weight distribution that I don't fully get along with, and I would like it to be slightly different, but I don't know exactly how. I feel like a little more weight in the handles would be good, because it's just weird. It's kind of slow. It's not on the shortest side, but I think it's on the shorter side. I mean, it's slightly shorter than my Seraph, but the Seraph just has way more like weight carrying potential throughout any trick that I do. Like, it really carries itself through tricks much better than this thing. I'm kind of feeling pretty much instantly. But it's not bad at the same time. You know, like, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I'm pretty sure this is on the budget-ish end of things. I can feel it wanting to get away from me, though, multiple times as I'm flipping it. And I don't know what that would be about. I think this is one that I'm probably going to have to do a follow-up on. I feel like this is the kind of thing that I'm really going to have to flip for like a week or two before I can give you guys a real sort of breakdown as to how I feel about it. But yeah, there's just something in it that I'm finding interesting, but I don't think I like. And I can't really describe it right now, off the top of my head. But it's interesting. I will say, finish-wise, it looks very nice. It is a little uncomfortable in the hand. These 45-degree angle cuts are cool and all, but they're unfinished. Mostly because they're done, because of this dual tone. This cut right here is done after the Balisong is anodized, which means that this bead blast that's on the Balisong is not on this part, because you can't bead blast it after you've anodized it, or you would just remove the anodization. So the problem that kind of brings up is it feels a little raw on the hands. Right here especially, this sort of part where it goes from pink to silver right on the side is a little sharp feeling. It's not horrible, but I can feel it, and I can feel it on both sides, but especially on the actual side of the Balisong. Well, I won't even flip anymore. Especially on the side of the Balisong, it is just a little rough on the hands, and I don't think that's a terrible thing. Like, it definitely adds to the grip factor, which is good, but it's not my favorite in terms of like ergonomics, and the ergonomics of this Balisong. It's not my favorite. Yeah, I really wonder what the production of these LDY products is. It's always a sort of interesting enigma to me. They feel great, you know, like they're very well manufactured. They look fantastic. I think if there's one thing that LDY is extremely good at, is it's making an attractive looking Balisong. You know, I think visually all of their Balisongs are stunning. So I do like that, and I do like that they have a design language in their Balisongs. It's just like, you can see I can't even land this. Look at this parabolic that I can't land. Like, okay, that time I got it. What was happening is this handle was sort of like carrying its momentum further than I was expecting, or maybe it was doing it kind of slowly. Now that I've gotten used to it, I can do it. But yeah, those first few were weird. I don't know. It's a strange one. It's a strange one. I would like to try doing a parabolic on the live blade, but also I don't want to cut myself super badly, and I can feel it sort of like being weird. Yeah, like wanting to do the parabolic, but being kind of weird about it. I think I need to try different lubes with this thing. I mean, it feels like it's pretty well lubed out of the package. But it's slippery in ways that I don't expect, and it's grippy in other ways that I kind of don't expect, and it's just sort of an enigma right now. It's just a bit of an enigma of a Balisong, if that makes any sense at all to you. So, well, regardless, thank you to LDY for sending these out. I'll get Brandon's opinion on these two. Maybe I do another follow-up video where I bring these over to Brandon's place and see what he thinks about them. I know you guys liked that last time, so you know, maybe we go get Brandon's opinion on this fun new interesting thing from LDY. But yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say right now. I really like what LDY is up to, but I don't. Their products are still not like in the highest echelon for me, even though they're very good. Just each one of them has just a little something that's strange, and it usually has to do with the balance, which is too bad because their designs themselves are insanely innovative, especially like the Cygnus. You know, there's a lot of innovation going on there. It's just the actual execution when it comes to like a flipper's standpoint is just ever so slightly missing the mark, and it's a really small slightly. Don't get me wrong, any of these, if you bought these, I don't know what the price is for these, but I would assume it's a relatively good price. If it is a relatively good price, then you'd be very happy with, you know, any of these, because they do certainly flip good enough for that. And if you like the look of it, well, then there you go. You have a Balisong that flips well and looks nice, and so that's enough for some people. But you know, I don't fully know. I don't fully know with LDY. So yeah. Anyways, I think that's basically it for this video. My camera stopped recording halfway through it, which kind of annoyed me, but that's okay. And yeah, I'll do a follow-up of these, partially, hopefully one where I kind of like give you my more clear thoughts on what I think about it, and also maybe, if you guys want it, one with Brandon. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. I guess I'll see you later. Peace.